If you've been waiting to see what range Rover has lined up for 2026 here in the US, this new model is going to grab you instantly. The first thing you notice is how they've doubled down on that quiet, confident luxury look. It's still unmistakably a Range Rover, but the lines are cleaner, the stance is more aggressive, and the whole thing feels like it was sculpted rather than designed. It doesn't scream for attention, it just gets it. Under the hood, the big update for the US is the new hybrid setup, Range Rover. Finally dialed in a system that gives you real electric range for short city drives, but still keeps that strong gasoline power for the highway. It's not trying to be a full EV yet, and honestly, that's a good thing. This setup fits American driving habits way better. Plug in when you want, rely on the engine when you need, no range anxiety messing with your plans. And the power delivery feels smoother than the outgoing models, especially when you're merging or pulling uphill. Now, Range Rover didn't forget its roots. They know buyers here still want something that looks right at home in Beverly Hills, but can also crawl through mud, snow, or a washed-out trail without acting fragile. The 2026 version gets improved ground clearance, better terrain response tuning, and a more predictable ride over rough surfaces. It's still a luxury SUV first, but it has enough real off-road capability that you don't feel like you're driving a showpiece. If you've driven older models, you'll notice instantly this one feels more planted and less floaty. Inside, the upgrades are obvious the moment you open the door. The cabin is quieter, cleaner in design, and finally shows that Range Rover understands what American buyers want: space. The seats feel wider, the posture is better, and the tech is integrated without that cluttered look you get in some newer SUVs. The screens are sharper, the UI responds with almost zero lag, and the new voice controls actually work this time. Even the materials feel different, softer, more premium, and more consistent across the cabin. It's an upgrade over the 2024 and 2025 models in every way that matters. And of course, we have to talk pricing. It's still a Range Rover, so no surprises. It's not cheap. The 2026 model for the US is expected to start around the mid-100,000s depending on trim, and go up fast when you add options. But to be fair, the improvements in comfort, hybrid performance, and overall refinement make the pricing feel more justified than before. You're paying luxury money, but you're actually getting a luxury experience instead of just a luxury badge. Compared to past models, the 2026 version feels like the one that finally balances everything Americans have complained about. The tech is more reliable, the drivetrain makes sense, the suspension feels tighter, and the interior no longer lags behind its German competitors. It's not perfect, but it's definitely the most well-rounded Range Rover they've put out so far. So if you're someone who wants a vehicle that can flex on city streets, crush long road trips, handle light off-roading, and still make you feel like you're sitting in a private lounge, the 2026 Range Rover is going to be worth a serious look when it lands in the US.